Today topic for discussion will be motivational theories, and so it's very much important for us to understand that the motivational theories plays a major role in every industry, and so here we'll be discussing on Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Heisenberg's two-factor theory, and Macleod's achievement theory, Victor Whom's expectancy theory, then Adam's equity theory, Skinner's behavior motivation theory, and characteristic approach. So here we'll not be discussing all this. We'll be mainly focusing on Maslow's need hierarchy theory and Heisenberg's two-factor theory. So let me just go on with Maslow's need hierarchy theory. So as we know that it's all specific theories which can be utilized in specific situations, as and when the manager is in some particular situation to solve a particular thing, or he has to just satisfy a set of people, and how it can be done. So everything is well defined in this theory, which helps the decision maker to come out with a proper decision. So Maslow's need hierarchy theory is every person has a variety of needs. Some of these needs are satisfied and others are unsatisfied. And unsatisfied need is the starting point in the motivation process. And when the person has an unsatisfied need, he attempts to identify something that will satisfy the need, and this is called as the goal. So here we are not talking with respect to an individual, but when we talk about the industry requirements, so an unsatisfied need is the starting point for any in the motivation process. So once the goal has been identified, so he takes action to reach to that goal, and needs to be satisfied. So first, individuals will have their own goal set, but when we are in a working environment, and some company define the goals and objectives, gives the first priority for, so that the individuals set their goal set according to the industrial requirements, and they try to accomplish those things. As Maslow has identified five categories of needs, which are to be arranged in hierarchy as shown in the figure next. So you can also see that what are the main needs to be fulfilled. So for hierarchies of needs is, it starts with psychological need. So every individual will have certain psychological needs to be fulfilled. So safety need. So always the first priority goes that whether the job you are working in is safe enough for you, or whether you are being paid sufficient, all those things. Social needs. So every individual will have a certain portion of the time to be dedicated for the social needs, and esteem needs, and self actuation. All these things are to be specific to every individual, and if you are able to fulfill the needs of the individuals in all these aspects, so they try to feel satisfied, and they feel that they are motivated. So then we have the next theory is Heisenberg's two-factor theory, where Heisenberg has associated, been proposed two-factor theory of motivation. In one group of needs are such that such things as company policies and administration, supervision, work conditions, interpersonal relations, salary, job. All these things gives the person who is working, he either gets motivated because of these factors. It also has equal percentage in the factor of demotivation as well. So these are called as the dissatisfactors and non-motivators, and if they exist in the work environment, they yield to dissatisfaction. So always you have a concern about the job security, or you are always having a concern for the salary, you are always concerned with the personal life. So all these things will lead to always it will, you cannot make yourself satisfied, and it leads to all demotivation process will start. So you have to keep these things away, and the company has to look in, so that the company serves the employee the best possible way, so that they can have a better outcome at the end of the day. So their existence does not motivate, but the absence result in the dissatisfaction. So it's called as a hygiene factor or maintenance factors. So Heisenberg's two-factor theory, the second group, he listed certain satisfactions out there for motivators, which are related to job. They include achievements and recognition, challenges, work advancements, and all these things. So the first group factors are will not motivate the organization yet. They must be present, otherwise dissatisfaction will arise. And the second group or job contains factors, real motivators, because they have the potential to yielding and sense of satisfaction. So it's very important for us to have a challenging environment, having an advancement, achievements, recognitions, advancements, everything is to be added to the uh, industrial uh, as one of the motivation factors, so that it leads to a better outcome in the end of the day. So Heisenberg's two-factor theory plays a major role if any of this kind of problems arises. Then we have hygiene factors and motivators, as we discussed before: status, interpersonal relationship, quality of supervision, company policy and administration, working conditions, job security, salary. All these are called as hygiene factors. And motivators is challenging work, achievement, responsibility, growth in the job, advancement, and recognition. So these are some of the things which every industry has to maintain, so that the employees are kept motivated. So this is what you can see the same thing in a diagram form. Dissatisfaction, no dissatisfaction. So here it is company policy, administration, supervision, salary, working condition. So all these things has to be balanced, and has to have a specific range where every individual will be satisfied, and they should work uh, with full dedication towards the achievement of the goals of the industry. So that is what satisfaction should be there in the achievement, recognition, work itself, and responsibility, advancement. Everything has to be well structured, so that they get a better output. So hygiene factors, like as we have seen, like salary, wages, and company policies, good in interpersonal relationship, quality of job security, working condition, work-life balance. When placed, there is a factor, general satisfaction, all these things, and motivational factors like status, recognition, personal achievement, work-related challenges, responsibilities, opportunities, promotions, growth, and high motivation and high satisfaction and strong commitment will be formed because of all these motivational factors. So we have discussed about these are some of the motivational theories which we have come across. There are many motivational theories as discussed before, and which can be utilized for the better motivation of the employees to accomplish the task in the stipulated time. So it's very important for any industry to make sure that the employees are well satisfied within their limits, and there is no problems which they are facing in order to accomplish their personal life or their professional life. So there should be a life work balance, which is very important as per the motivational theories talks about. And there should be a security of job, and there should be a good work culture, and a good challenging environment, which all leads to the better prospects of any industry. So this is what we will all discuss today, and we will conclude with all these factors. And it's very important for us to keep all the everyone motivated, and work towards the growth of the industry for the better prospect. So that's what when the industry grow, and when it is able to generate funds, so automatically the employees get satisfied, and employment will be created, growth will be there for the employees. So all these things are interrelated to each other. So it's very important for us, being a manager or being a at the higher level, to keep the people motivated to achieve the goals of the or objectives of the industry at a better pace. So thank you all for being part of this session. Thank you for understanding the concepts of motivation. Thank you.